Alright guys, welcome to the special ed class. We did the reading last night on our vocab terms. Does anybody remember some of the terms from last night?
Yes, Andrew.
504 plan.
That's a great one. Anyone else? Yep, Jamal.
Inclusion.
Very good.
Alright, anybody else? Tiberius.
Fate.
Very good. Okay, so these are all very good terms. We have 5 terms that we picked out that we're going to go over today. And we're going to put those on the board. And we're also going to hand out index cards for all of you, 5 of each. And on one side of the index card, I want you to write down what the first term is. So the first term that we're going to deal with today is inclusion. Okay. All right, does everyone have that written down? Okay, and so does anybody know what inclusion is? Can anyone come up with a quick definition? Anyone? Yeah, Steve.
Making sure everybody is involved and included.
Yeah, that was very good. Did everyone hear that?
Alright guys, so what we want you to write down on the back of your index card is to be part of something. And how that relates to special ed class is that we include students with special needs in the general education classroom, so they're part of the whole education process.
Okay.
Does everybody have that done?
Yep.
Alright, good.
Okay. So the next word that we're going to learn today is accommodation. So it's going to be written on the board. And what do we know about the word accommodation?
Anybody know? Harry?
Yeah, to do something to help accommodate somebody and take care of their needs.
Okay, very good definition. So the definition that we want you guys to write down on the other side of your index card for accommodation is making something more convenient for somebody. Another way to say that, making something more accessible for a student with special needs.
Yeah, and how that relates to special ed is that we will make what we call accommodations in their education plan so that it provides for their disabilities. For example, if someone has trouble reading, we could have a test read to them.
Okay. So does everyone have that written down? Great. Okay, so the next word that we want you to focus on, the next term I should say, and write this on, is person first language. Okay. So does anybody remember what person first language might mean? Yep, Guadalupe.
It means addressing somebody by being a person and their name first rather than being defined by a disability.
Yeah, very good,
That's
good.
very good, yep.
So,
So the definition that we want you to write on the other side of your index card
is using someone's name before the disability that they have. An example of this would be a person with autism. And an example that would be wrong would be an autistic person.
Okay. Does everyone have that written down? Great, all right. The next term that we're going to focus on is IEP. So it's an acronym, and does anybody remember what it stands for? Yeah, Sean.
Individualized education program.
Again, the acronym is IEP. Does anybody know what that might mean?
Let's break it down. So
Yeah.
individualized, what does that mean? Jimmy?
It means that it's oriented towards one specific person.
Yeah, exactly. So it's individualized or oriented to that one person in mind.
Very good.
Good. How about education? That's a pretty easy one, right?
Just their academic,
Yeah, to do with school.
Yeah.
That's a good one, yep. And then finally, program. What's a program?
a sort of system, for them to go through to, achieve something.
Yeah, exactly. So
Very good.
put that together. So it's a program or system that is with one student in mind to deal with their education, to deal with their school.
And it's special made for that student, so it's tailored to the accommodations that they may need to help them succeed academically or socially. And it also gets reviewed pretty often, once a year it gets reviewed.
All right, so the next word that we're going to introduce is non-discriminatory.
Okay. And the definition that we want you to have for that is not separating students based off of a disability that they may have. Okay? Everybody got that written down?
All right, can anybody think of a discriminatory school policy?
Yes, Karen.
Not allowing students with special needs to go on field trips.
Yep, that's exactly right. You're discriminating against them because of their disability.
Okay, so those are the 5 words and terms that we're going over today, and you guys now have a set of cards that will help you review for the quiz that's coming up. And before you guys leave, we passed out a sheet before, and I want you to use the index cards, the front of them only, as a word bank to fill in the blanks on the sheet that we passed out.